Good morning, Mayberry. Uh, Good morning, Lego Fortnite. What up, Haskins? What up, lady? Who else is here? Back home this week for work. Nice, nice. Working from home's always a plus. No commute. You can dress however you want to dress. All right. I good, Opie. How's you? How's me? Um, All right. I kind of need some suggestions. Well, no, I just gonna tell you what I'm dealing with. My mom and the bossy sister, Anne Marie, the nurse, the one that gets it done. Well, um, Anne Marie is scheduling things for Mama without checking with Mama first because Anne Marie is either too scared or just doesn't want to deal with talking to Mama. And so she's not even texting her because she says that Mama never texts her back. So Anne Marie's just being lazy and she's wanting me to convey everything and be the liaison and have to deal with Mama chewing me out because things are getting scheduled whenever she's not, like so I'm getting texts from my sister saying, "Hey, you need, tell Mama this and tell Mama that and that," and I'm ignoring her text myself. I'm just like, you know what, this is bullshit. You already know that you should be communicating with her, and that it's not my job to do that. I'm dealing with enough as it is, and you're taking zero responsibilities other than making some phone calls and not getting yourself here to help. So, yeah, you're gonna have to make the phone call and talk to your mother. So, oh my goodness. Hmm. She's talked about putting should I get in here? Should I get into it, chat? I mean, I know where I've been. I've been in my farming area, my auto farm. So, oh yeah, yeah, it's getting so. um, okay, so I've been in my auto farm, and nothing drastic has happened in the auto farm other than we do have a tree that is in the way, but isn't in the way. Not really supposed to be there because it was already chopped down. I've pulled the bushes and the rocks up, or broke the bushes and pulled the rocks up. I think I've pulled all the rocks up. Um, but we have a couple more slots for the pumpkins, or like a whole line or two for pumpkins, and maybe almost a whole line for pineapples that we have to finish in the chest. Um, and then the other side, we've got all the vegetables on the other side that we still need to put the fruit in the chest. So, um, we could do that. But also, I have a new project. Um, I have been researching um, some some docks and some cargo container docks, and I am going to try my hand at putting in a cargo container dock in the water world somewhere. You just ended up starting a new world. Yeah, lady, I thought about that as well. I thought I'll just get into my old worlds that were one of the worlds that I haven't built in and haven't done a lot of anything in. But I'm not done with this world. Okay, the tree. Hello there. I did have to delete an old one, but it had nothing in it. I started Christmas builds in an old world that only has one build in the desert. Haskins. Um, what up, Steve? Um, yeah. I got your message. Haskins. Yeah, I'd be down. What are you thinking that y'all are gonna work on? And is that the same that you're talking about? Oh, well, I only have one that I have to fill. Nice. All right. Well, what hybrid? Hybrid with the rune. Ah, I can't. I can't steer this ship. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid, hybrid. Hello. How are you today? What's up, Lizzie Lou? How is your stream, hybrid? Are you getting ready for work? Have a great day, brother. Oh, he's had to go. Going to message you as well, lady, regarding the Christmas project. Oh, that'd be awesome. Our life's 420. What up, Natalie? Hello, Natalie. Thank you so much. Hi, we're going to Ray, Lizzie Lou says. Nice, nice. Thank you so much. Hutch, what up, Army? Still a bit up in the air, kind of loose at the moment. All right, dog. I'm down. I'm still down. Whatever you got going on, man, just let me know and I am here for it. Or there for it. Or, yeah. Oh man, hope you're doing well. Hope you're well. I am. Oh my god, apple juice? Wait, what? I love apple juice. This is so cute. Thanks, Natalie. Um, oh, here. We'll give you even cuter. Do you play, Natalie? Do you play Lego as well? Let's catch up chat. Let's catch up chat. Morning, neighbor. Nice, 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 nice. Oh my god, perfect vibes. This what my dreams are like. Hey, love it, love it. What's up, Flunky? Hello, Flunky. Will we get Christmas pieces this year is the question. That is a great question. I had no idea this was Lego. I haven't played. Natalie. Oh my goodness, Natalie. Can we blow your mind a little bit? How much time do you have? Oh, man, we can blow your mind. All right, yeah. So, this is what I've done with this. I've just created my own um area. My own um okay. So I needed a barn dominium, right? I wanted a barn dominium. I wanted to make something big. That's usually how I do. I make them big. And I wanted a barn that I can put my storage in, my chests in, and I needed it big enough. But then whenever I did build it, I actually had a lot of room left over. So I put all my wood chests over here, and then I put all my stoneworks or my granite and gems and just gems and metal, all my top tier materials. I put them over here, and it stretched all the way around, right? But then I had all this open area, so you got to figure out what you're going to do with that open area. So use your imagination. You can design anything with the pieces that you have. For example, this is a workbench. It's a workbench. It's a crafting bench, but because it looks so much like a sawmill, I went ahead and added it as a sawmill, and then did some decor that really doesn't um, like isn't meant to be a sawmill, but with a little bit of imagination, you can add the pieces together and make a sawmill. And then these are actually wall pieces, but if you put them together, it kind of looks like stacks of wood. And these are floor pieces, so these are stacks of wood that have been cut, and they're on the back table being dried out. So you kind of thank you, Flunky. Kind of use your own imagination. Like over here, what I've done, and I like to role play whenever I come over here and and do this, but I won't do it for you since you're the new. Since you're new, I won't blow your mind too much. But yeah. Oh hell, I might as well do it. What the hell? All right. Let me go get 2 cans of gas over here. 2 cans of gas will do the he'll do the he'll do the chore for us. All right. Let me go get him. Hey boy, come here. All right. All right. Then right here is the barn dominium. Now, we like our barn dominiums. Every once in a while we get a little freaky in the barnuminium, but never with the animals. We never do anything crazy with them animals. But I did have an uncle once that would do something, but I digress. We don't need to talk about it. Okay, anyway, right here at the lumber mill, this is where we cut up all the wood and we enjoy ourselves cutting some wood up. We got tables back here so that them guys do all the measurements and they don't mess anything up, and they try to get all them wood measurements right so we don't waste anything, right? And then, oh shit, man, somebody done pooped in the damn, oh man, this is our, problem right here. We got them animals coming around, they just poop all over the place. Anyway, right here is our stoneworks area. We got cinder blocks right here that we turn into yard ornaments because we like our yard ornaments down the south, oh my goodness. And we got some yard ornaments on horses with some pokey things in their hands, and then we got
pokey and choppy things in these yard ornaments, and we got plain yard ornaments. You can add your own decorations to them. We ain't gonna hold nobody back, man. Let their imagination go wild. Shoot. Uh, we got llama statues, and we got fox statues. We got flying statues, and just yard ornaments you want to put out in front yard, man. Hell, man, if you want to put them inside your house, you can do whatever you want, man. We all cool here. Uh, we got the tinker's table putting the last minute touches on these yard ornaments right here. Uh, and then you take it on over. We got yard ornaments made out of copper, and then we got cutlery that we take care of people for. And we got our upstairs where people live right there. We don't mess with them. They ain't got no living area really, anyways. They ain't decorated, is what I'm trying to say. And we got our upstairs, which is like an Oakia. All right, you've heard of IKEA, but no, this is Oakia over here, man. Oakia, you can come in here, man. You can get your aim on at the firing gallery. Maybe you don't want that kind of releasing yourselves. Maybe you want to come over here, release yourself with some peaceful dojo. You check in. You check the weapons at the door, boy. Come on now. And then hey, boy, what's up? You little chop chop. What? What the I I do something, but I got a pineapple in my. I'm peaceful. It's cool. And we got other stuff over here. Maybe we got a reupholster over here, man, that likes to reupholster things, and this is all his stuff that he's got a showroom out right here, and then maybe we got some housing. Maybe we got some beds and some closets and some things over here that you want to put in your house, and over here we got our showroom that just shows you how to do it. It's just maybe you don't like what our designers have designed and you want to do it yourself. That's what this whole warehouse is for. You come over here and you just pick yourself out. Son. Well, I tell you what. Hello, Shaq, Nanagins. Got shot old kid. Oh, hell yeah, you got shot the old kid. All right, and then since we know each other, I feel like we're friends. We done know each other for so long that since you were knee high to a grasshopper, I guess I can show you the secret part. This right here is the secret part, and but don't tell nobody, okay? Don't tell nobody since we are on a farm and we're growing vegetables over here. We got our own artisanal oregano grow operation. Don't tell nobody, okay? Okay. Yeah, right here. We got them. And then over there, we got. Yeah, we sure do. We got. They apparently trimmers and things like that. Monitors. Make sure nothing nefarious goes on, man. What the hell is it? Looks like a water utensil. uh. Anyways, our distribution center's right here. This is our first grow operation. We have another grow operation out in the water world, but I can't tell you much about that. Anyway. Yeah, make mash. Make mash. Alright, I'm gonna hand this and ding ding old Mac over. But that the barnuminium right there is getting dark. I gotta go to bed. Alright, now I love y'all, bicycle.
Yeah, I don't know who that was. Um, but yeah. Oh, that was 2 cans. Yeah, 2 cans of gas. He was just letting us know what was up, I guess. Um, yeah, I've got a few of these, Natalie. Right now, Lego Fortnite just had an update, and with the update, um, a lot of the things like trees, bushes, like for example, rocks. You can see these rocks right here. Okay, so these rocks, when I came to this location, I plucked all these rocks up out of the ground. I chopped a lot of the bushes. I know for a fact I cut this tree down because I wouldn't have been able to build with this tree in the way. But after this last update, all the trees, the rocks, the ground clutter, um, trees that you've already taken out and then pulled up and made sure that they don't grow anymore, they're coming back into the world for some reason. I guess that's the best way I can explain it. Um, and in some cases, they're not causing any problems. But in other cases, they are causing problems and they're destroying builds. So I am a little nervous to go around the builds because apparently they know about the problem. They're trying to fix it. Yeah, so we're hoping that they fix it. But um but I don't know that they have. Obviously they haven't. There's still a tree right here. So I'm a little nervous to show off some builds. But I'll do my best. Can you make money? Oh, so you do have to reach out the trees. All right, so some trees will grow back. Some trees won't. Um, this tree right here, I can chop it down and it will grow back. This tree is not going to grow back. This tree won't grow back. Most all the trees in here won't grow back. The bushes won't grow back. Or at least that's what and the rocks. The rocks won't come back. Or at least that's what we've been led to believe before. I don't know if return totems are glitched, Flunky. Oil mill, no trees, right? Oh, yes, Hutch. I could call on that, Hutch. All right. Yeah, and we'll try the dollhouse as well. All right. So, we'll just for Lego, I have fly mode turned on right now, but there's different versions of Lego to be played. Um, you can play extremely cozy, which when you go into your build menu, everything you can see some of my stuff is lit up. That's only because I have the materials on me to build these things. Um, if I didn't have the materials, I wouldn't be able to build these. They would be darkened out like this. In the extremely cozy mode, what is it? Sandbox. All of everything's open because you don't need materials. You don't need to go out and farm materials. It's already basically provided unlimited materials for you. So you can just start building right then. You can start flying right then. But the mode that I'm playing in is the mode called survival, where you actually have to go out and farm all the materials. And previously, I had pointed out that the white trees, the birch trees, these will grow back. The Christmas tree or pines, these will grow back. Spruce or whatever you want to call them, these will grow back. So if you chop them down, they will have a little sprig tree, a little sprout come up, and that would indicate that there's going to be another tree growing here. Well, if you take your shovel, you can dig that tree up, and that tree will never grow back. But now, even the trees that you've dug up, I believe they're coming back. Like everything's coming back. What's up, Gary? What up? What up? What's up, Poochas? Thank you so much, brother. Thank you, Gary. Thank you for the reset. Appreciate you. And to answer your question about making money, um, you don't make money. You basically just need essence. If you need anything, you need materials. But down here on the lower left hand corner, you'll see essence is 193 of 5,000. So you use your essence to upgrade your weapons. You build a weapon, and you have different tiers of weapons to build as well because it's Fortnite. So you're gonna have your green level tier, your blue level tier, your gray level tier, your purple level tier. So you build your highest tier weapon, and then you can upgrade it and put essence or put charms on your weapon. So you can give it extra damage, you can give it extra luck, you can give it extra durability, and those are purchased through essence. So you need to, as you're farming, be aware that you need to farm for essence. Um, Most of the time, you're going to have enemies on, or you're going to have enemies in this world. I've turned my enemies off because I like to build and I don't like to deal with all of that. Um, so, kind of giving you a little bit of info about how the game works. There's areas around the map, like these flat areas where you can find, and you're like, okay, I want to build here. And then there's also flat areas that have ruins on them of other builds. When you first start the game, you get free. You get these builds. Where are they? Pleasant Park. So you'll get to build this house or this garage, gazebo. You got a different colored house, another different colored house, different design, and then you just basically upgrade your inventory with kits either through playing the game. You'll get rewards and get new kits like the Shogun Village, or you can buy villages and you can buy things from the building materials from the shop using V-Bucks. Um, and then with that, you get all kinds of decor pieces. Um, and then from using having all those decor pieces, you can use those to manipulate and build whatever you want to build that's in your imagination. Like this, for example. This is a chair that's with some decor pieces, but it looks like a hand, right? So a lot of just recently we've seen people use them for hands. Gary has some builds where he's used them as hands. Um, but that's kind of what you do. You just play with Lego. You're just playing with Lego, and you're using your imagination to build things. Where we're going right now, we're going to um, well, that's the lighthouse. We're going to the oil rig. We don't have oil rigs in the game. Like they didn't give us pieces to create this thing. I've just re-engineered the pieces and done what you can do. So that's kind of what this game is capable of doing. This even though you're like, oh wow, I didn't know Lego could do that. Yeah, Lego can do a lot of things that you didn't know were Really like the Pleasant Park builds. They work well with the Simpsons build. Nice, Flunky. I haven't tried to mesh those two together yet. Thank you, Pooches. Yeah, Natalie. So, I bet you love it whenever people say your name. Um, the UI is all funky. Oh, for real. So that's what Lego Fortnite is capable of. It can be mesmerizing, magical to look at. It can be like mind blowing. But then for people who have put time and experience into the game, who knows the ins and outs of the game, um, it can also be buggy. So you kind of need to go into it going, oh man, it's kind of a newish, even though it's 2 years old and it should have been um, solidly developed, I guess. They still did a good job with what they did. So we just deal with the frustrations. But also, we don't have boats. We don't have boats in this game, but um, great builders like Haskins, who was in the stream earlier, he's probably lurking. He built this boat or created the design for this boat, and so now we do have boats in our worlds, and we're able to drive them around and do other builds. We don't have helicopters, but if you just put pieces together, you can create. I mean, that's floor pieces. This is floor pieces. These are vehicle parts that were meant for something other than. These are vehicle fenders, but you put them together in this way, it looks like a helicopter. So, and then. Yo, Divine! Thank you so much for the resub. 19 months. Holy smokes, y'all. I've been streaming for 19 months. I appreciate that. I appreciate the drive by, Divine. I do appreciate the drive by. It's my little fishing shack. I like it. I think it's pretty neat. Was in earlier and stepped away, but good morning, friends. Good morning, Lizzie Lou. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And this is my dollhouse. I think we're okay with the dollhouse. I'm a little nervous about the train though. Well, hello, Green Rock. What you doing, Green Rock? So, Natalie, you remember how I said at the barn dominium, I built it because I wanted a barn dominium with that had storage in it. Well, that was my storage area, one of my storage areas. I've since consolidated all my materials into one giant storage base, one giant storage village, and um, and this is actually where I keep my storage. So the back end of the building is all storage and all work benches and work areas. I haven't really done the back with a lot of decor. I kind of designed it how it is just to be functioning and a little fashiony. But but yeah, storage. Oops. We've got second level of storage. This is where we keep all of our seeds, our raspberry seeds, slapberry seed, and then beside it you have the product. So you'll have your seeds, and then you'll have your product, and then the next piece over is actually for grilled items. So you have seeds. You got your slapberry seed, your slapberries, and then your charred slapberries. Just like that's going to be your charred raspberries because this is chillberry. This is where your charred chillberries are going to be. And you've got your clownberries. Then you're going to have your roasted clownberries. My inventory is not fully up, so you also have roasted peppers. Um, but they're color coordinated. The chests for all the gray items that we have in your inventory, we have the brown chests signify the gray items. Then you have green items for green chests, blue items for blue chests, and the purple items I put in red chests. So I know it's a lot of information that I'm throwing at you, but I'm hoping that with this, being able to show off the game's capabilities, that you're able to go, oh wow, I could maybe I will play some Lego, and then it's not all about building as well. There are quests and missions and things like that. Building is a learning curve in this game as well, so you're not gonna come out swinging for the fences on your first couple of swings, but with determination and yeah, trying to retain it all, and it's super surprising. Love this build. Thanks, Haskins. I got real lucky with it. I was watching two other streamers, and they were building a mall, like a big giant mall with all the Sears and Macy's and all that in there. And and little tiny stores, and they were like, "Oh, what if we leave the top open like a Lego, like a real Lego, um, in real life piece? Let's leave the top off so that it looks like it looks Lego-ish." And that just clicked in my brain. I'd grown up with books of cutaway builds and um, books that had airplanes that half of it was cut away, so you could see the inners, and you could see that we had one with boats and ships and warships, and one with apartments and houses, and so growing up having those books, whenever he said that it was Epic Bricks, whenever Epic said that, when Nate said it, it clicked. It was just like, oh crap, I'm building a cutaway build. And then it turned into the dollhouse. And then I realized I had so much room in the back that I could do storage back there. So it turned into my storage build. And I don't know if they ever finished it or not, Divine. That is a great question. They put in a lot of work and a lot of decor. Um, it would be interesting to go back and see it. I think I'm in one of Brave's worlds, but I don't think I'm in that one. And I'm in Epic's viewer world, but I'm not in that one. I think that's a separate world that they did. Um, let's see. And then there's also builds like this that if you build enough in this world, you're going to hit the max limit and you're not going to be able to build. So they won't let me put this roof on. They won't let me put that roof on. They won't let me put the roof to the cathedral or the church on. Um, I've just put too much in this area. How long did this take you? This one's probably 40 to 50 hours. The dollhouse took about 100 hours. Um, so this is Venice, Italy. And there's like detail in. I wanted to put detail inside. I wanted there to be an area here where you can put tables and seating and have like a little restaurant, cafe type vibe. But unfortunately, like I said, you hit max limit and you can't do those things. But the intentions were there to do a lot more decor inside the alleys so that you could, things out on balconies, flowers, and stuff like that. That was the intention. But it wouldn't let me. So it does have its limitations. And if you're familiar with the island of Alcatraz, how many hours you have logged in here? Oh. Natalie, I've probably, no lie, have a good 5 to 6 thousand hours logged into Fortnite, into Lego. Well, yeah, 5 to 6 thousand hours. Because I also, I'm every single day I'm streaming. I'm, 4 plus hours every day for 2 years. And then for the first year, I was on probably 10 hours a day for the majority of that year. Um, I mean, I would say 300 and easily 300 days the first year that it came out, 10 hours a day. I mean, thousands. Yes, yes, thousands. Um, but I've got stuff to show for it too. I've got an auto farm that I've put in, probably a good 50 to 60 hours on, filling up the plots and making sure that all the plots were full, and so you had to grow the materials and then turn those materials into seeds and then put those seeds back into the plots. And you had to farm all the materials for the plots in the first place. And then I added balloons to it, which takes you got to farm those materials. So just the combination of the farming and the building, and um, it's just it's time consuming and rewarding, very rewarding, cozy game where you see your you see a lot of the things that you've done. Um, as long as they don't glitch or have bugs, then you get to see the fruits of your labor, the fruits of your imagination. You feel that way about Stardew? Nice. I think I prefer Lego a lot more because I grew up playing. I mean, I started out with Atari, but then I went up to Nintendo Entertainment System, NES, and then Super NES, and then Nintendo 64. And for me, this game reminds me of Nintendo 64 a lot. And so I and I love playing Legos. I loved Legos as a child. I still build in real life. Not a lot because they're expensive, but this is the this is my way of getting around having expensive Legos. I can just come into my world and I can build a Lego set that would cost you hundreds of dollars to purchase. That what was your favorite game for Nintendo? Mario 64, Super Mario, and then it was Zelda after that. And I still have the gold cartridge for my Legend of Zelda. Yep. So this is our main operations. We've obviously upgraded. That other one was just a satellite. It's just a satellite location. The soil over there, where the barndominium is just really good soil. So what we've done is we've transferred that soil over here to our water world, and that's what we use for our grow operation over here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Spectrum 128. Oh, also, Super Metroid from when I had Super Nintendo. The Metroid, Super Metroid, that was my favorite game from. Oh man, I played the hell out of Super Metroid. I love me some Metroid. Um. Oh, that's your. Wow. Oh, a Spectrum 128. Okay. Two and three. You had the NES, Super NES, Mega Drive, which I believe is Sonic. I'm not very familiar with Mega Drive. Um. Then yeah. N64, PS4. Oh wow. I had PS2 that someone gave me like when PS4 had already come out. Gave me his old PS2, and I rocked the hell out of that. Um, and then I got an Xbox S from the Grow Room. Yes. Ahoy, mateys! Ahoy, Farinaut, Fargonaut. It's called something else in the states. Oh, word. Dreamcast or something. Probably. Who knows? Um, but yeah. And then now I'm on Xbox X, and I had a gaming PC at one point that had like, I mean, this was in the um late 90s. Late 90s, I had like an Alienware, not an Alienware, but I built it with a buddy of mine who was a lot more knowledgeable with PCs than I was, and he helped. And it was just like we bought our own case and just put it together with all the right pieces, the best graphics card, the best sound cards, um, and I don't even know where. Man, I had the best monitor. I never even gamed with it. All I used it was for the AOL chat rooms and for downloading music and listening to music. I downloaded so much music. Oh my goodness, I pirated so much music. Yeah, Sega Genesis. Yeah, I did have it right. Well, I know my games. I know my consoles. Shoot. Nice. What up, Maximus Gamer? What it do? What it do? What it do? 15 stream streak. Love to see it. Love to see it. Um, yeah, Natalie. You can actually see a build in progress over here. This is a ferry that I've built. A car ferry to match up with the ferry terminal that's over on the other side of the water here. It's on the other side, way over there, where the land is. Um, that's where the dollhouse is, right there where those trees are at the top, if you can see them. And the ferry lined up with the ferry terminal that's over there, and that's Ferry Terminal 1. But then on the other side of the water world, you're going to have Ferry Terminal 2 because the ferry's got to go someplace. And so I wanted this one to be a garage type with some new pieces that we've gotten, but it is a work in progress, and I'm not very familiar with these pieces, and I want to do the look justice. So I am waiting until I get more familiar with those pieces of materials to use. But the plan is it's going to be a garage here, and then a smaller garage for smaller boats, but basically two large garages for ferries. And I'll probably design a different size ferry, different type ferry than a car ferry, and put it in the other garage slot here. Um, what else? What else? What else? Oh, you're welcome, Natalie. Um, let's see. How else can I show what the game's capable of, but not blow your mind to the point where you're like, oh, I can't build something like that. Um, simple builds. Simple builds. What do I have? Simple build. Oh, I've got an idea. All right. I'll take you to the very first base, the very first village I built here. This is going to hurt because I know there's trees in it. It's about that time, ain't it, chat? About that time. Um, and Natalie, a new option is buses. I say new, it's new-ish, but bus stations. All around your world, they've added bus stations. You're going to walk into a world and it's automatically going to have the bus stations. But we didn't have bus stations before, so we weren't able to fast travel. We used to have to walk everywhere. Or we had gliders that we would build stairs, giant stairs that would go up into the sky, and then we would jump off those stairs and we would glide as far as we could possibly glide, and that's how we traveled. And yeah, yeah. So people would only venture a small little area of their world. They wouldn't venture out. Um, some people did, the more adventurous ones. But what you want to do is when you first get into your world, everything's going to be blacked out. So everything's going to be blacked out. You can see it's going to have all this blacked out area that I haven't explored. And you can see the lines where it'll open up the map because I've explored just that line. I haven't gone any further over left or right. I just did that one line. And so when I say that, and when you're looking to come into your world and build, you want to do a good bit of exploring beforehand, and you want to, who knows where you're going to spawn in. Where I spawned in my world is right here. So this right here, this 10, that's where I spawn into my world in the very beginning of the game. It's different now. You spawn in. I believe you spawn in on the Lost Isles now, but I'm not totally sure. Um, but what you're looking for on the map, what you're looking for is you're looking for an area of grasslands, which is the green. You're looking for an area of the grasslands between the dry valley, which is the desert area, and the frost area. Because you're going to want to build a village in the grasslands area, and you're going to want to build a village in the dry valley, and you're going to want to build a village in the frost area. Those are the three major biomes that you're going to want to build in first. And when you're looking for a spot to build, you're going to want to find an area in the grasslands that's right in between Dry Valley and in between the Frostlands. That's what I would suggest for your first villages in your first worlds. Now, from there, you can venture out and you can build wherever you want to after that, whatever spot you want to build in. If you want, if you want an area, like I've come to this area because it was between, it was directly between grasslands and the frost. And I wanted to be on the water, so I looked for a lake that I could build right beside. And this was the first village that I built in this world. It's going to be rudimentary, not going to have a lot of artistic. It's just plainly built. It is going to have a lot of the chests that I'm going to need this because it is my main storage area, or was my main storage area before I built the dollhouse. I needed a big area, and it's basically function over fashion. What's up, Stunover? What's up, Affy? How are the little ones? Welcome back, Natalie. Uh, we've got Steinauer and we've got Affy Girl in the house. Rooster, I see you. You can do it all on Star Wars Island too. Yes, Flunky. Yes. Also, like what Flunky said, you can do it on Star Wars Island as well. And this is Star Wars Island right here. So if you want to, just work with a smaller area, you can come over to Star Wars Island, and it's going to have a frost area. It's going to have a dry valley, and it's going to have a strip of grasslands. And every Star Wars Island is going to be the same for the most part. I think the caves are going to be in different areas, but everyone's got the exact same Star Wars Island. They've got a big giant area that's flat on the dry valley area over here, and they're going to have a crash site right here. Yeah. You been lurking? We appreciate that, Lurkstein Hour. We do. How was your weekend? All right. See this tree? Oops. That tree. That bush is still there, but I used to have trees in here, so maybe they might have fixed the problem. I don't know. Recaps, yo, Eric with the raid. So, Natalie, so I am flying in this mode. If you look in my settings area, um, you can see at the very top, you see game mode, and you'll see it says cozy, survival, sandbox, or expert. Um, a lot of people like to play an expert because that's expert. That's it. But if you die in expert without a certain totem of return, a certain charm on, then you're going to lose that world, which means you're going to lose all your builds. And for some people, that say having that jolt of energy and that little adrenaline rush is fun. Me, I'd rather just kind of chill and not have to lose any of my stuff and not be afraid to lose my world. So I do the survival and just turn it into a sandbox ish. I like to farm. I like to go out and grab materials. I enjoy that aspect of the game. But I also am sick of building stairs to get up to certain things in caves and get to certain places. So if I want to travel around, I'm flying. So I come down into my little settings and I turn things off and turn things on. I make it my own game. They've given us these options, so um, they've kind of made a game that everyone can choose their own adventure in. So my adventure for my games are enemies turned off, um, and temperature turned off, and stamina turned off, and food turned off, so I don't have to eat. But I think they've turned that off in the entire game already. Um, and then I've put fly mode on so that I don't have to build, and I could turn free crafting on, which means that I wouldn't have to farm all my materials, but I have it off so that I actually have to farm my materials. And yeah, Gary's lost a lot. Haskins, have you lost your an expert world? Um, in recap, how was your stream, Eric? How was your stream? What's up, Golden Age Gamer? What it do? Gary lost his last week, but then he lost one before that, like a week before that. Lord have mercy. I'd be so sad to lose it all. Yes, Natalie. It's extremely sad when it happens. I have lost an expert world and it broke my heart. But I've what's up, Stang? What's up, Mustang? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Your puppers is like, oh, poor Enzo. Great. Love it, love it, love it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mustang. First time chatter, Mustang. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, oh, we get Steinauer. Super fast. Had to work Saturday, but the kiddos are off to school today. So just hanging out with them. Oh, that's cool, man. That's really cool. Kids will keep you young. Affy Girl says she has lost 4 expert worlds. Oh, ouch. 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 Affy. Ouch. I basically turn everything on hard, so I have the most all challenges of an expert world, except for losing your world. Nice, Golden Age gamer. Nice. I like that. I like that. That'll make you feel old. Um, so, um, before fly mode, before you could turn fly mode on, like I said, you needed your glider. You needed that safety. You jump off a mountain, you jump off, something high, and you glide and find the next location that you want to play or build in or farm in. And then they came out with launch pads, and so I started creating these launch pad towers in my world because it's a lot easier to use your launch pads than it is to have to build stairs all the way this high just so that I can get to a height that I wanted to explore. So I can get to a certain height and I can go halfway across the map. So there's a height limit to the world as well. I've hit that. That's the ceiling right there. Right there. There. Ceiling. Snowy! If I lost my expert world, I would probably go full time brick life. Snap! That's crazy. You have to be careful turning off the unlimited crafting feature because you lose the progression for XP. Oh. You hit height limit in your rocket and got stuck. Oh. Oh. Almost forgot. You also have caves in this world, and you can actually build in the caves and build things with the caves. Chad, it's that time. Have a great day. Oh, all right, brother. Sleep well. Sleep well. That is such a cute little emote. The ghost bye. Oh, look at that. Little little ghost. Uh, those are mine. That's awesome. So this is our Delanaga gold mine. Got an elevator here, but unfortunately the elevator's broken, so you can't go up and down the shaft anymore. We've got maintenance crew coming in next week to take care of that for us, though. Oh, well, thank you so much, Golden Age Gamer. Oh my God! Thank you, Steinhauer, for the gifted sub to Natalie. 130 gifted subs to my channel. Oh my God, Steinhauer, my dude. Holy shit, bruh. Thank you so much. Wow, you're a beast. So everything that's man-made in here is is built. Like you go through this, and you're gonna. This is what the cave looks like. This is what your caves without the fire. This is what your cave is going to look like. They're going to have materials that you can farm. A lot of the floor, I've already taken out a lot of materials that were on the floor. There's rocks and twigs and trees, not trees, but tree limbs um, around around your around your cave that you can farm materials. Like that's material, that's granite, that's marble. There's a tree branch that you can farm for wood. And these caves are a lot or these caves are filled with those things most of the time. Crap, I'm lost. Copper. we go. So I've taken out all that stuff, and then I've just built. I've built walls from floor to ceiling, and then built out the cave. Xbox, what it do? Science donated everywhere. He has a heart. Thanks, bud, for all you do. For real, Steinhauer's got a big heart, y'all. I wish we could play. I wish we could play games more, but we're not able to play games as much as I would like to. Yeah, I got real lucky. This turned out really, really good. Yes. You're so. Shout out to Gary for this. I didn't even consider using dynamic platforms as flotation devices for a river. So normally these pieces that are holding it up, they're glitched and broken. They're normally a little bit more sturdy, and they don't just kind of flop. They actually, yeah, those pieces are broken away from each other. But that's just a glitch in the game. Oh, yeah, all the rocks are back. So wow. So the river ride's going to go a lot different than. Well, anyways, in Gary's world, he G Lego builds. That's another person that you should follow. In their world, in his world, he had a river ride, a floating river ride like this, and he had bridges and things that you could go under, and it blew my mind. He had dinosaurs on either side, and it was just like a river ride to check out dinosaurs. And I was like, I want that in my world. I'm doing it. So last year for Halloween, this was my Halloween build. And like I had said before, after the last update, we got a lot of glitches and materials that came back that weren't supposed to be there that we had already broken apart. Like this piece right here, I'd already broken that. That was not even, that had been gone. And this had been gone. Did you see you can get The Simpsons Lego decor by doing quests for Homer and Brick Life? Ooh, I did see that, Affy. That was what Kaboom and Moxie were doing. Just one and my expert. Oh, nice. Yeah, Natalie, all the decorations. And this bush wasn't supposed to be there. Just like that tree right there isn't supposed to be there. But we're not arguing. I need a bed. I need a bed. What else? What else? What else? Now, I wish I had more simple builds, like entry level stuff. Um, yeah, basically, Natalie, if you want to follow Lego streamers, Lady Batshit Crazy, um, oh, Tybrex, G Lego Builds, Jax, Haskins, um, Rooster. Who in here streams that I'm? Who else streams? Xbox, um, Golden Age Gamer, OG, um, um, the person that rated me, Reality Recaps, Eric, um, Lego Moxie, Llama Rage, Kaboom, um, jeez, so many. I'm sure I'm missing some. Snowy. Actually, Snow, I don't think you stream though. You don't stream, do you, Snowy? Do you stream? Snowy's a great builder though. Power Pansy streams. Queens North streams. Also Lego Builders and um um BattleBots. BattleBots for Lego. Like like you can see I'm taking the pieces and I'm making buildings out of them. Well, there's builders here that are taking these pieces and they're making vehicles and they're making things like flying dragons and giant robots. Um, and so like there's people that are taking them and making battle box brick bots. Oh, that's badass. Brick bots. Nice. I like that name. Paper Page Gamer. Oh, Snowy streams every February 29th. Got you. Word. um, let's see. Let's go to 22. Oh, space to be on the job from 9 to 5. Be right back, chat. Hey, mama. But all right, let's clear that out. It's about that time. Tap, diddy, tap, tap. Oh, don't go away, don't go away, don't go away. I have a question. Oops. I told my mama, I said, Mama, call Anne Marie. Huh. And she did not want to. Mama doesn't want to talk to Anne Marie. Anne Marie doesn't want to talk to Mama, but they want to make me a pinball. And I am freaking over it. I'm like, if neither one of you people want to talk to each other, then why are y'all making me do anything? like, no, y'all, both of y'all. God, I say that as I'm playing a video game, building with Legos. But that's not the point here, people. That's not the point, okay? Oh, oh man. Breathing exercises, chat. Breathing exercises. Let's check our THC levels. Huh? Let's check our levels, y'all. Whoa, Gary, you and I both, brother. Hey, lady! Good job, Green Rock. Good job, good job. 4%. Oh my goodness, Avi. Oof. And then Flunky does it, and it doesn't even register for Flunky. Oh, sorry, Flunky. Here, I got you. I'm gonna do it for you. THC at Flunky. Oh, 45%. Fail. It's okay. It's okay. Let's see. I've considered building the walls and the roofs for these houses, but in all honesty, I think that leaving them just the one, I think that's just does the job. See, where is need a river? Oh, there it is. Where did my mark go? Thank you for the lurk, Santa. Maybe for Santa. Man, Gary. On lag. Um, I haven't played with it. Wow, this lag is getting really stupid right now. Stuck again. I've seen some hate for them. Um, I guess they bark a lot, and that's annoying. I'm not sure. I haven't played with one yet. Let's see, pineapples. Right, I am lagging extremely bad right now, so I'm gonna. Where's the closest bus station? It's 10. I know people are mad that you can customize them once. If you want to change it, you have to buy it again, which I get it, I guess. Um, no, I could see them getting mad about that. That is some BS. You can change your skins in on the cosmetics that you buy. You can, change your tire colors. Um, you can change if you want to play with Peely. You can change whether or not you want him to be regular Peely or rotten Peely. Um, and you never have to pay for you never have to pay for both of those. And yeah, it definitely needs to be an unlock. You see, this is what's fucked up about them right now, is that it used to be an unlock thing, and that was what was cool about this game, was that there were little Easter eggs all around the map that you had to go to unlock, and that's how they should still do it, and it should be free, and it should be one of those things where you know people are now celebrating the fact that wow, they did something cool again, you know. And if y'all probably don't remember it, but I remember standing in line. I remember standing in line behind people in a BR game to get certain um, certain items. Like when Singularity came out, the skin Singularity, you had to go and find all the helmets all around the map. And I remember being in line behind 10 people, just sitting here about to hit and we all waited in line, did our thing, and then we went our separate ways and found a gun. And if we saw somebody once we found the gun, like we didn't start pickaxing people, or if we had a gun already or landed on one, we didn't start killing them automatically. We let it happen. And the backpack pets, you there's a dog out there that you can. I went to here and I didn't even do anything with it. Where am I going? Man, you done got me angry about it. Oh, I'm going to 22. 22. Let's see, auto farm. Not 22, 18. I have it unlocked. I don't know how to get him to use it. Oh, it's just like a Affy Girl. It's just like a car. You have to scroll down to your cars or scroll down to your companion. Think. And we're back to the farm. All right, we need to fill up the chest. We need 28 more pumpkins or pineapples. Oops. 28. Oh, wait. 80. Oh, I have 80. I didn't get. When did I get 80? Oh, I pulled 80 out. A little bit of a lag. Okay, that's weird. That sprint cannot sprint right now. Why can't we sprint right now? What's the deal? Okay, now for some reason we can't sprint. Now we can sprint. Wow, that's weird. Why can't we sprint inside the... Oh, well, there we are. Now we can sprint again. I'm so confused. Okay, we're full. We're full. We're full. We are not full. We're full. We're full. 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 Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right. Yeah, now let's... This is 77. 74. Oh, shit. That's kind of... Yeah, let's go ahead and fill them up. Let's pop them first, though. Mhm. Let's start here. Let's just go ahead and start over. What the hell? Don't mind me, I'm just filling up plots. Man, what if these were 100? Instead of 80, they were 100 each? Ooh, or 99. It is. All right, see you later. Take care, Flunky. Be safe out there. Bunch of crazies and shit out there. All right, that'll fill it nearly twice. Yeah, there's one-ish. And there's two-ish. Leave that. Okay, I don't have to worry about this anymore. Wow, that's a lot. Thank you for unlurking. I didn't lurk, but I'm unlurking. Word. Yeah, I Irish goodbye all the time in the chats that I lurk in. I don't worry about it, Lizzie. I mean, like I'll be there 1 minute carrying on the conversation, then all of a sudden I'll be gone. Don't you get in my way. Don't you get in my way. I win this race. I win this race. So when I said that tree is kind of in the way, it's kind of in the way right here. That's what I meant. All right, now I'm probably gonna have to kill these. I love an Irish goodbye. I've got you up, but run into room, patience in between. Yeah, I get it, Lizzie. I get it. You do your thing. Figured it out. Laugh out loud. I Googled it. Like I said, I had it unlocked. Just couldn't figure out how to use it. Nice. Nice, Affy. How many cows do I have to kill? Well, I'm going to have to kill 3 cows. Nice. All right, I got everything down there. Make the kettle on the stove wanna holler. Yeah, well, Mama's up and about and came in to tell me to fuss at me. Well, not fuss, but just to fuss about Anne Marie. She's like, "Do you know what all that was about?" And I was like, "Nope. I was hoping you would tell me, though." She goes, "She just wanted to get a appointment for PT taken care of." And I was like, "Wait, doesn't PT call you?" And she looked at me with a smirk on her face, like, "Duh." Like, yeah. I'm like, "Well, then why is?" She goes, "I guess I'm gonna have to tell him again." I'm like, "Okie dokie, this is fun." Oh yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Oh man, I'm just hanging out, man. What is these full grown already? No, they're not. But these are. Wow, man, them tomatoes grow fast. Popping you again. Give me just a second, chat. Your phone rang. Peppers are back up. Oh yeah. Wait, this is not up yet, right? No. Oh, there it is. Woohoo! I did beat it. Oh my goodness, I want to chop me up a chicken. Dang it, I didn't realize I had more cows. I knew they were close to being done. Definitely enough for 2 rounds. So let's go ahead and pop some. So we're to the point now where all we have to do is just pop balloons. We've achieved what we thought was impossible in the beginning, and that's for all the plots and chest to be full. But with patience, determination, put your head down, just keep on keeping on. It happened for us. And we're close to pumpkins as well. Well, maybe we're not that close, but we'll get there. So that's coming back. And these are coming back. So, wow. I really have got to the point where I could just kill animals for wasting time. Just kill them. Just kill them. What's up? Uh-huh. Yeah, you gotta go. You too. I don't think those chickens can get to them, but yep. Like I said, I didn't think they'd have enough time. Nice. But that doesn't mean they don't have to go. They still gotta go. You got to go, dog. Cause you're gonna try to do some shady shit over here. I know you are. Yeah, this little shit. Gotta go. One more row. One more row. Ooh. We got us a little factory going now, don't we? All right. So that's that. Let's go over here and see about the pumpkins. How you doing out here, pumpkins? Oh, pumpkin. What the hell, pumpkin? All you gotta do is just crop up, pumpkin. Come on, pumpkin. Okay, I can't stop saying it now. We got a few more to go. A few more to go. What are we sitting at over here on the plots? Ooh-wee. 70. All right. Well, that's a lot. I do not have the seeds for that. But that's okay. I will do this. Smartest way I know. She never tired. So we're putting 10 seeds in every plot. So that's, count it with me, people. That's 1,000 seeds over 100 plots. So, do we have 1,000 tomato seeds? Who knows? Do we have 500? Well, let's hope so. Go, Rooster! Oh, that one wanted to be fancy and be 69. That was funny. Um, yeah, I think I'm going to have enough for the bottoms, at least. Oh, damn. Let's go grab some peppers. Okay. Maters are going to go for a minute, man. Just let the maters go, you know. Pretty soon we're not going to be hitting the maters up. And we love to see it. Okay. I think we're going to be able to get all the bottoms in. But, oh man, that still leaves 500 for the tops. All right. Slapberries. I guess tomorrow. I mean, I'm not going anywhere right now, but tomorrow we will start the um, we'll start the container dock, the ship, container ship dock, cranes, all that. Those will be some crazy designs because the crane has to come all the way out over and onto the ship. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. All right. Feel like we're getting towards the end of the row. Because I'm running out of seeds. Uh-oh. 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 Wow, that's a lot. I really not have that many. Wow. Definitely not 500. Start over in a second. And we're gonna take some of those out. Okay. You think that that's enough? I think it is. Or okay, so I have to do it 4 times. Let's say 5 pulls. Yeah, I have to do 5 pulls to get 1,000 seeds. Wow. Now I need 500 seeds. I've ever won. So we'll figure out that. Okay. So we'll get the seeds right. That's good. That's good. Alright. Oh. Oh wow. Alright. Okay. So that's 4. So I need, this will do 80, 160. When all I really need is, okay, now let's go ahead and split. 40 will make 120. And that's about what I need. Alright. Yeah. Oh, let's grab one more. Just one though. Now that should give me enough to make the top happen. Mm. Ooh, Lizzie. You should see what she's done so far. Mm. I'm in the same situation. Alright, let's grab. Oh no. This will only do. Let's grab that. Excuse me. That should be that. Both of those. It's only going to do 120 and 160, so that'll be 3. Yeah, I gotta grab another. All right. Boom, 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 boom. So that's up slapberries, chillberries. Oh, damn. I might even have to go for that one, but we'll see whenever we get there. Eighty, 80, and 40. Let's go ahead and do that then. And then we'll readjust later. Okay. Let's let those cook for a little bit. Excuse me. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's that. Yeah. All right, so that's enough to do. raspberries. Let's go ahead and do them while we're here. Get them out of the way. Be nice if I could just put them in the chest or even have them coming out of the grain mill straight into the plots. That does make us lazy. Hope I counted them right. Oh yeah, no I did. What am I thinking? Not lazy, efficient. Yeah, it would be efficient, all right. Um, I need to put. Yeah, I need to put you down there. Wait, that means that they're good too. All right, let's go ahead and put in the clownberries. You go, Tay Tay. be mad love. Now we got bad blood. I don't think we can solve them. She said better. Well, I definitely did the numbers wrong. That's okay though. Okay, cool. Now we start with chopping us up she's eating. The forklift work. No, you motherfucker. Dip it, dip it, dip it. Best damn thing in the world. No, 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 no. You messed the numbers up on that one and that one. I don't know. And the Walmart jeans looking like $1 million. Right, you heard. Looking good in them Jordache. Looking good in them Wranglers. Looking good in them Rustlers. What? I hope I have enough. He said, looking good in them Dickies, girl. Uh, got lips like rattlesnake venom. Oof. Yep, I know her. Oh, oh crap. I'm not gonna have enough. What in the world? What's that? So I just need 10. I just need 10 more. Okay. Gotta have the peppers. No, you mother. Wow. I definitely don't have enough peppers. Hey, do I have? No, I don't have enough pepper seeds. That's nowhere near 500. Or tomato seeds, rather. Do I not have any more tomato seeds coming? Oh, I miscalculated on that one, didn't I? Alright, that's cool. Okay, let's put some tomatoes in the grinder. That's going to give out 160, 240. It's 240 seeds plus 320. Yep, yep, that's enough. I was off by one. No, it's tomato seeds there, guy. No! Okay, I thought I had skipped over one at some point, but I guess I did not. Good. Somebody
bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. The bodies hit the let the bodies hit the floor. I can only count to 4.
Okay. Now they're all full. They're all back up to snuff. Ooh. So I have to pull them 5 times now and run it 5 times through to equal 1,000 seeds. So that then I can turn and only get 5 more pulls. Alright, I'm fine with that. Motherfucker, I had the tomato seeds over here. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I had the seeds over here. 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 It's okay. Kind of. Mm, okay. Well, that's good. Those numbers were off. That's okay. Alright. What up, Carnage? What it do? I think this is where I'm going to call it. Maybe. Let's check out this over here. Make sure I need to get the pumpkins, right? I need to do the pumpkins. Alright, let's pull the pumpkins. Should have already had like 4 or 5 different pops on these pumpkins. How you doing, chicken? You and me gonna fight, buddy? You and me gonna scrap, chicken? No, it's not. It's no longer Halloween. Motherfucker! That is not what I was even doing. I wasn't even running. Oh, I better. Oh, now I can't even put it in there. Oh, I hate this. I fucking hate this. Oh, I want to kill me. I'm killing you. I'm killing you. Killing all of you. All of you. All of you dead. Stop. What the hell? I didn't do that shit. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Give me a second. So now everything is jump. Everything's jump now. I'm not even jumping. I'm, I'm not running. I'm not anything. All I'm doing is hitting the button. And now I can't replace those fucking plot. Oh, God. Oh, I'm so fucking pissed. Oh, fuck this game. Okay. Oh man, it's 4:20 o'clock, biatch. Oh, oh, I'm mad. Oh, I'm mad.
Man, I say man. Grr.
Oh man, I am freaking pissed though. I'm not gonna lie. I am very, very mad. Because, I mean, having those things not, they're just warts, man. All these warts on the builds. Just hate that. Hey, whose is that, Carnage? Levios. Levios Puff Puff. I'm gonna get that XP anyways, Snow. That's what I figure. I'm gonna be getting that XP anyways. So, do I need to do the Brick Life challenges? Or can I just get away with just getting the XP somewhere else? Well, then probably not. I did not then. Bird snow. All right. I did not know that. Well, then that's good to know. That's good to know. Anybody else besides me gonna have a half a box of cinnamon checks? Oh, probably just me, huh? All right. Yeah, I haven't eaten at all today either, lady. I have not either. I'm about to go grab. I'm gonna go crazy on some food. Let's raid over to Santa. Let's raid to Santa. Is this is let's go to OpieOpienstine.
All right, chat. Before we do leave, uh, just pointing out that the new chatter rides bicycles is my new one of my new Twitch accounts. Um, if I do it right, I think I'm going to be able to stream my bike rides.